negate the resolution that U.S. anti-drug policies in Latin America does more harm than good. I have three contentions, and my first contention is the Asia pivot. The uniqueness is that Latin America is expanding. Drug war in Latin America is expanding. Spending on anti-drug efforts in Latin America much higher than a decade ago, according to Martha Mendoza of the Huffington Post, 2013. The U.S. authorized the sale of a record $2.8 billion worth of equipment to Western Hemisphere nations in 2011, 4 times the authorized sales 10 years ago. And then there's a link, which is shift. Drug production is shifting from Latin America to Asia. Proves ending the war on drugs in Latin America would pivot resources and attention to Asia, according to Ron Chepswick, to 1,999. During the next 10 years, during trafficking syndicates simply shift their resources from Turkey to Southeast Asia to Mexico, and then to Southeast Asia again, remaining one step ahead of U.S. diplomats and drug agents. Then there's the impact, which is democracy. War on drugs is an even bigger threat to Asian democracy than Latin America. That's Quest Cato Institute. Oh my gosh, crap. Yet, if aggressive prosecution of the drug war has managed to undermine relatively well-rooted democracies such as Colombia's, there is every reason to believe that U.S. drug policies in Asia may be even more reckless. Then my second contention is Mexico. Merida initiative has been a success. It increased arrests and drug seizures while decreasing the availability of cocaine and its purity, according to SILK, 2013. U.S.-funded anti-drug programs in source and transit countries have also traditionally been evaluated by examining the number of DTL leaders arrested and the amount of drugs and other illicit items seized. The State Department has attributed increased arrests and certain drug seizures to the success of the Merida initiative. Merida initiative improved Mexican legal system. Introduction of new oral and adversarial procedures, ensuring the accused has adequate legal defense. Modifications to the police agencies. The use of arraigo to detain members of organized crime for 40 days without criminal charges. So why should we care? Because improving rule of law in Mexico critical to anti-drug efforts, according to Carlos Licona of the Stetson College of Law, 2012. Power is taken out of the hands of the cartels and returned to Mexico citizens when faith is restored in the rule of law. And this is the first step towards eradicating the presence and overwhelming power of the drug cartels in Mexico. And my third contention is the alternative to interdiction is worse. Naval and Coast Guard programs are essential. The alternative is local enforcement that is much worse, according to Westenstein, 2013. For countries with small under-equipped navies unable to operate far from the coast, the powerful U.S. Navy and Coast Guard ships operating under Operation Artillo are often essential to halting suspect boats. Interdiction activities in Central America, like Operation Hammer, are successful. Seizures of hundreds of tons of cocaine, millions of dollars in black market items, according to Agence France Presse, 2012. In 2011, the Southern Command assisted other agencies in seizing 119 metric tons of cocaine, worth an estimated $2.35 billion in Central America. 13 countries are also participating in this Operation Hammer, so it proves that it is successful. Thank you.
Crossfire, 3, 2.